host of FUWAMOCO Morning! No squeaking. No! Squeaking is normal because today it's the 151st episode! I thought you were gonna make a mistake. No. Boba, thank you for joining us! Waking up early! Boba! Yeah! Especially if you went to sleep so early. Maybe you had lots and lots of fun yesterday, Morpheus! Boba, thank you! Wow, I think I see a few Morpheus. Maybe today is your first FUWAMOCO Morning! Maybe you're a little bit confused, like, what is this FUWAMOCO Morning? It's simple. Wow! For those joining us for the first time today, FUWAMOCO Morning is a short format morning show held every Friday, Wednesday, and Monday, aka FUWAMOCO! And it's hosted by us, FUWAMOCO! Our aim is to bring a smile to your face and help you start your day off on the right paw. Now remember, please tweet your thoughts with the hashtag FWMC Morning. Let's all bump out to a brand new FUWAMOCO Morning. Bump! It's a brand new FUWAMOCO Morning. Yeah. Good morning. You went to sleep and you woke up. Yes. Bump! We hope that you're feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day of Morpheus. Yeah. Maybe if you're not, well, maybe this will help a bit. Yeah. A smidgen of a bit. Yeah. Just a smidgen of a bit. Yeah. That'll make us happy. Well, you didn't sleep. Well, hopefully this gives you some more energy. Yeah. This is the best way to start the day. Boba! Oh my god! It's the best way for us to start our day and end our day. Yeah. Boba! Loquat, this is the part that we all kind of feel a little bit disappointed, right? Yeah. Okay, Mokoja. Ruffians. Where was Pearl sighted this time, Mokoja? Well... No ruffian spotted Pearl! Oh! Yeah! Wait, no sighting? No! Huh? Yes. Oh! Well, that's good, you know. We don't need any more nasty, right? What? No. Yeah. No, we don't need any more. No, it's a nice break, you know. Only Fluffy and Fuzzy today, right? Right? Is he okay? Does he need a hug? Who has been defeated? Yes! A hug, Morpheus. Are you sure? I think that's gonna be really dangerous. Defeated for Wednesday. You miss him. Am I plotting something? I don't know. That's a lot of credit you're giving him. Is FUWAMOCO gonna eat Pearl? Gosh, no! Do you think we eat garbage? No. You're saying that we would like to eat garbage, and I feel slightly insulted, ruffians. Gosh. I would hope that you would think we're a bit better than that. You hope he's safe. Pearl is a demon dog. Of course he's safe, right? What? Pearl's safe, right? Yeah. Well. A day without a little more nastiness. Yes. Yeah. Mama! Pearl's definitely a marshmallow. I think you're very confused. She's definitely a demon dog. Nasty one. Idea. Pearl-shaped marshmallow set. Then you can go camping and then put him on the campfire. Watch him melt and then burn him. Yeah. Or then you can, put him in your mug and then put boiling hot water on him. Delicious and sort of violent. Extreme violence. Sort of good. But this fluffy and fuzzy things, right? Yeah. Bye-bye. Let's get on to the rest of the day. There's some news. Ruffians, today is the day she's here with us her whole life. And you know, it's really hard to say goodbye, especially when there's still so much we wanted to do, to be able to talk about with her, just everything together with Gura-senpai. But she held her last karaoke stream yesterday, and it was beautiful. Yeah. We were able to listen to a bit of it. Yeah. I'm really happy. But in case you missed it as well, Gura-senpai, she released her last big project the other day. A brand new original song titled Ash Again, created together with Casey Edwards, known for his game music and Devil May Cry. Have you listened? Yeah. Shed a tear. It was amazing. Not only is the incredible song, wow, but the animation, the feelings, the emotion, just everything so raw. So beautiful. It's super powerful, and it's just a breathtaking last performance by Gura-senpai. So if you haven't checked it out, it's a must check out. Please go get it too, okay? And I'm sure you know Gura-senpai be very happy that you watched it today too. So, thank you, Gura-senpai. But before, there's gonna be a very special Myth Collab relay happening before Gura-senpai has her very last graduation stream. And we have some news. It seems like it's going to be starting over on Kelly-senpai's channel at 1 p.m. PT or 5 a.m. JST. Yes, they'll be playing Minecraft. I think Minecraft. Yes. And then it will continue over to Kiara-senpai's channel at 2 p.m. PT, 6 a.m. GST, playing Jackbox games. And then continuing like a train over to Ina-senpai's channel, starting at 3 p.m. 7 a.m. JST. They're gonna be playing Gang Beasts. Yes. And then the relay ends over at Gura-senpai's channel at 4 p.m. PT. I think they have another small collab. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I'm really looking forward to it. That will be from 4 p.m. PT to 4 p.m. 4:30 p.m. 4 p.m. 30 PT. And then Gura-senpai's final 3D mini live will be happening at 5 p.m. PT, 9 a.m. JST. So let's all see Gura-senpai off with a smile, okay? And I'm sure there'll be lots of silly moments, a lot of emotional moments too. But let's say thank you from the very depths of our hearts. Okay? Yes, the depths of our heart's ocean. Kelly stream starts, very soon, in about 4 hours. Yes. The relay starts, so I'm gonna send you over there, okay? Yeah. Last FUWAMOCO Morning, we mentioned it, but we said we're coming back to it because we didn't have enough time. We have a lot to talk about for this. Because this is something we're very excited to talk about. Very passionate. Well, we mentioned right now, Arabin has a very special pop-up shop happening in Shibuya. Shibuya Square on the 6th floor. And, it's a special pop-up store. What does it take to go there? What is it? Right now, it's free. You don't need any tickets to visit. You can just walk right on in. And there, there's special merch and these zero-gravity battle outfits here. Acrylics, tapestries, a bunch of different cool things to be able to buy in the store there. And because it's a pop-up, it's limited time, okay? It's gonna be happening. And then it will be gone. And it ends on May 29th, so you still have some time. Yeah. Maybe you're planning a Japan trip, or maybe you have a friend who's planning a Japan trip who can pop on by. But we talked about this. That's not. There's one important thing. There's an important thing at this pop-up shop. We can't get our words out. Okay. At this pop-up shop, you can meet FUWAMOCO. Yes. In the resin. One scale, life size. Yes. FUWAMOCO. In resin. I don't know. Figure. We're not so fluffy and fuzzy. Can't touch. We asked. Because did you notice? At the bottom bottom there. That's our signatures. Yes. We got to see her and loquat. Very close up. Right. All the details. We don't have touch perms. Who's gonna touch them? Huh? We suggested taking them home. We did, but they said no. They're like, gladly. If you don't have space, we'll make it. Yeah, but we got to take photos from every single angle, right, Moko-chan? It was our chance. Moko-chan? I have a photo nobody else has. Huh? Of who, Moko-chan? It's the chance! How could you do that in front of Mani-chan? I don't think the ruffians can walk around. You know. Ruffians are not able to I did it at the last moment. I think everyone had their back turned. Yeah. But there's a lot of surprises. And what was most surprising, especially to Moko-chan, you know, we got handed the pens. FUWAMOCO, please, if you could sign the base of the stand. I'm like, oh, you know, I dream of a 1/1 scale figure. They're so beautiful. We kept on staring at me at the stuff. It's like, how is this so beautiful? This is like, wow. And then we've seen some 1/1 scale figures in our, demon dog years. Yeah. And always 1/1 scale is very impressive, but I feel like often the painting leaves a bit to be desired. You know, but you're like, oh, it's 1/1 scale, okay, you know? It's big. This is not that. This is amazing. This is the most amazing 1/1 scale figure I have ever seen. Quite possibly that could ever be created, even. No, absolutely unbiased. The translucent materials! Yes! You know, the airbrushing! The airbrushing is amazing! The sculpting! The use of materials! Unbiased! You know, just looking at all the angles, every angle! Everything is beautiful! Did you look at the nails? I looked at the nails. We looked at the shoes! Did you look behind the jacket? We looked and looked. And then finally, we got handed the pens. And that was where the panic started. Moko-chan got the sign first, which was a mistake. I don't think anyone looked at the signature right. Moko-chan's like, I have to make sure I do this right. I only get one chance. Well, could you imagine if I made a mistake? Right. So Moko-chan's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Stop it, son. Should I write it like this? Should I write it like that? Bigger, smaller. Should I write underneath this line or above this line? Can I do anything else? What should I do? Okay. And then before I could say Moko-chan, you go. Moko-chan already had the pen down on the stand. And in true Moko-chan fashion, you like to press down on the pen really hard. I flooded the zero. Not the circle. No. The dot. The big puddle in the middle of it. I flooded it. Oh no. And then I picked up the pen and then it dropped everywhere. It dripped. So you know. I looked up and stuff and saying, what do I do? And then Moko-chan's panicking and the staff is like, wait, what do we do? We can't wipe it. We can't. No. So I just continued. Yeah. And then I made it into a... Yeah, a flawless suggestion, right, Moko-chan? Yeah, I'll make the mistake cute. And that's why it's a ball. I tried! Yeah. Looks like a baseball player. Do baseball players make mistakes like this all the time? All the time! I pushed down on the pen a lot. Okay, the mistake makes it cuter. Chill, Moko-chan style. What am I doing? Huh? You were wondering what happened here. It's a pretty easy story. What was the issue? Moko-chan needs to press down as hard as she can as she writes her signature. That was the issue. I tried. Yeah. Meanwhile, my signature came out just as I had planned. Yeah. I should have went first though. You should have went first. I was just about to say that. Yeah. Do we have any other nice photos? Do we have any other photos? Moko-chan, do you have a favorite spot that the ruffians can take a nice close-up look at? I have a bunch of close-ups. There are a lot more close-ups on mine as well. You can see other ruffians posting lots of photos. It's a little bit embarrassing how, close to my tummy, everything's clinging and but the material used is very cute. Yeah, and the staff is like, look, we worked so hard to be able to do this. And I was like, yes, belly button. Yes. Look at the belly button. Look at the belly button. Trust me, we know this. And then another one. Right. And ruffians. I see a lot of ruffians take a lot of photos, but I think you probably take more photos because we still beat you. Yeah. The mouth is also very cute. The depth inside the mouth. Look inside the mouth, okay? Yeah. And then Moko-chan's mouth is so cute too. Yeah. And also, if you probably can't see that well, but if you look behind the jacket, sort of in between the armpit and the jacket, it's also very interesting too. Wow, lots of different places to look. Yeah. Very cute. You have to go if you can and take a look in person, ruffians. Very recommended. Very recommended. Even if you think, it's just a pop-up store. I'm not really interested in it anymore. Please go see it, okay? But we have good news for ruffians. I'm not gonna be able to. Wow, right now you can pre-order your own 1/7 scale FUWAMOCO figures. All thanks to Design Coco made these works of art. Yes. You can pre-order them right now. You can get them on Ami too. Yes. And we know some ruffians have been concerned, and we understand. They are not the what's the word? They are difficult to get in your paws because of the price point. Yeah, but they work so hard. But it's very understandable because there is a very, what's the word? Gura? Deluxe set of the two of them that is very frightening. Right. But if you're like, that might be hard on the wallet. Well, you can get FUWAMOCO. You can get a separate. Yes. They do like to be together. And you can also just choose to get us without the really cool paws too. So there's different ways that maybe you can make it more possible for yourself. Although ruffians, there's one important point that these are made to order. If you don't pre-order it, it's gonna get really hard to be able to get your hands on it afterwards. We have made this mistake many times, okay? Because you think, I'll just get it later. It'll be okay. Somebody will part with it, maybe. No. Yeah. But the good news is that you have 3 months. 3 months to be able to decide it out. Talk things over with your wallet, maybe. Yeah. But if you want to see them closer, super cute, right? Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to get our paws on it. Yeah. Trust me, ruffians. We understand. Yeah. We do our best. But we also noticed too, ruffians, that it seems like over at Ami that we're in the right game to be shows over the cute girl figures. Yes, these are so figures. Thank you, ruffians. We're there. Getting your paws on us too. Yes. We're happy to be up there. Yeah. You can get it on the @script website or on Ami as well. Yes. Please check them out, ruffians. Thank you. We hope that you'll be excited too. Yeah, we love figures for so long. It's been our dream. It's so beautiful. It's really, exciting, especially not only than having a scale figure, but in a cool outfit like this, dreams come true. Yeah. If you're like, I can't, it's okay. Because there is this. Right now if you go over to Twitter and you follow the @script account and then you repost this post with this image. Yes, and I will, after FUWAMOCO Morning, I will point you to this tweet. Yes. If you do this, then you could win both FUWA and Moko-kun! We're doing a special giveaway for it. So, if your world is just like, no, it's not happening. Yeah, chance to win. It's a chance. Yes. You forgot earlier, huh? Yeah. I realized that now, huh? Yeah. I told you, Moko-chan, we're gonna forget, and then we forgot. Papa! We hope you're the best, Ruffian! I'm just really excited, so we wanted to talk a bunch about that. We really love figures. Yeah, and I really like all the materials being used, and I love our outfits and everything. Yeah, just really excited. Papa! And then speaking of other things that are really big and life-size, almost life-size, very big. We're talking about big. This is a big episode of FUWAMOCO Morning. It's not life-size, but it's big. Wow, the biggest plushies yet of FUWAMOCO. I hope there's nothing bigger. I have both. Oh, there they are. Descend on the earth. We have these Muppet Bunny plushies from Raven Store. Look at us, they're sitting on the pondering the donut. You may think, looking at this, that this is a plushie. It's just a plushie. I don't have anything for scale, I think, for the photo. It's kind of like a flower vase in the back. But you could just think that's a small flower vase. Now, sitting down at this size, I think they are 53 centimeters tall. That's 21 inches. Number. I don't know what that is though, really. Okay, Wolfians! We have had the pleasure to be able to get many of these samples, put some bodies, and overlook them. Give them lots of head pats and hugs. And they are big! They are hefty. At one point, I thought I was being overrun by them in a wonderful way. Yes! But, okay, they're so detailed. And then, this is the special thing. They give very special hugs. Very good hugs. It's like, they're hefty. It's like a big child. You're just, well, it's a plushie, right? What's so special about it? I don't know. When I just kind of picked up Moko-chan and gave Moko-chan a hug, just kind of like a tear came to my eyes. It felt special. And then maybe you're like, well, I want a hug. We could just kind of take Moko-chan's arms there and just wrap it around you. I feel like if you need a hug, then it's probably pretty good. Yeah. So, and you can take off the jackets too. There's a detachable jacket, headphones, and claws too, So, I was just amazed by all the details. All the love that's went into these. The stitching. Yeah, so we hope both of you, if you're like, well, plushies are my thing. And you like big plushies. This is your time. It will not be on a shelf, okay? No, this is not a plushie you put on the shelf unless you happen to have ginormous shelves. Yes. This is like, it sits on its own chair. This plushie demands a big portion of your home. Okay. This will be in a chair. A chair is a good place. Yes. Maybe you could get like another desk size. I think it's very comparable. It has a presence. It has a presence, yes. A presence is very fluffy and fuzzy. Maybe not paying rent size, but imposing. At the very least, it's paying some of the grocery bill. Yes. Helping out with chores. Yes. Maybe not paying rent. Okay. It demands a pondering. Well, it also comes with a plush pondering as well. You're in luck. Please check it out. You can get your paws on it over on Raven Star's website. Not entire room. That would mean rent. Yeah. This is a big episode of FUWAMOCO Morning. Yeah. Well, Wolfians! Actually, it's been a while, but it's that time of the week, Wolfians! Moko-chan. After what feels like it's been a very long time, Moko-chan! It's back! Moko-chan's challenge! It's back! Pop Talk! No! It's time for Moko-chan's challenge! in a way, right? Right, Rufus? Yeah, challenge. Yeah. So you know what? Today, Moko-chan, you're going to challenge something that you've never done before. Even though you know it's the middle of the week. It's not the beginning of the week. Challenge! You know, and then you'll be ready to challenge something new this week, right, Rufus? Yeah. Because Moko-chan, that's what you're doing. Yeah! And so today, Moko-chan, you're probably curious what you're going to be trying, right? So today, Moko-chan, you're going to be challenging 𝗕𝗥! 𝗕𝗥 is also known as a loquat fruit. A loquat fruit. And it's yellow and orange and soft, maybe a little fuzzy too. Yeah, apparently what? It tastes interesting. We're not gonna spoil it. A 𝗕𝗥. Yeah, a 𝗕𝗥, a loquat fruit. Yeah. Not a loquat. You know, but Moko-chan is going to try something new, and hopefully, you know, with that spirit of challenge, you know, you can continue to do your best and protect the ruffian smile for many, many years to come, you know, just like me. Yeah. As I eat my natto daily. Yeah. It's sweet, right? So I'm good. Right, just because it's a fruit doesn't mean it's sweet, Moko-chan. I've never had this before. How confident are you, Moko-chan? If it was a Japanese plum, that would be fine, but this is not. It's a loquat fruit. A loquat. A 𝗕𝗥. Yeah. Hajimete tabete miru. Moko-chan, you confident? I'm a bit nervous. Don't spit it out, okay? That's rude, okay? Is there a seed? Have to find out. Okay, Moko-chan. First, let's wash it. First, let's say thank you to the farmers in Kagoshima who employed to make this! I can buy it anywhere close to Kagoshima. Kagoshima? Yeah. Where's Kagoshima? Far away. Okay, Moko-chan! Which side do I eat it from? Make sure you say itadakimasu! Not yet. I have to figure out which side do I eat this from. It's fuzzy all over. Just stick it in your mouth, Moko-chan! I'm gonna... It's fuzzy though. I'm gonna eat it like a cucumber. Why? Eat a cucumber, Moko-chan. It's not spiky, it's fuzzy. Do you eat the cucumber from the middle? I don't know, I'm gonna try that. Maybe not, I don't know. Pick somewhere and bite. Yeah. Okay, itadakimasu. Are you supposed to take the skin off? Itadakimasu! Okay. It smells... I don't know, it smells like a fruit. Okay, eat it like a kiwi? I don't think so. I think I just eat it. Oh? That's one of the same sounds you make when you have natto, huh? I don't know what that tastes like. Take a bigger bite. Those are small bites, Moko-chan. I think... You flee. What? I think it tastes like... an apple. High five the mango. It's more apple-y than a mango. Like an apple high five the mango. Oh, is there seeds? Did you find anything? There's a big seed. It's like an avocado. Avocado? Oh. So it's shiny. What? What, Moko-chan? I'm trying to hold everything. Why are you spitting things out? It's a seed. You're putting it in my hand. What the heck, Moko-chan? It tastes very summery. It's very refreshing. Oh, I feel like if you're thirsty, this will be a good replacement. I'm gonna eat it all, Moko-chan. Wow. Don't really like that side of it. The inner part around the seed, I don't recommend eating that part. Oh. One second, can I garbage? How? It's just gonna take all your garbage from you. I'm getting slimy now. I'm gonna pull it out. There. Okay, and I'm not gonna eat the top part. Wow, the top part. Ow. I think it's good. Compared to natto, I think you could eat it in the morning. Oh. If be good in a smoothie too. It's sort of orangey too. Sort of vaguely citrusy. Perfect for FUWAMOCO morning, huh? Well, that was different from Nato, huh? I think my final review is it's apple. High five the mango, right? 65% apple, 15% orange, rest mango. Is that more mango? It means to be more apple. Orange. What is it, Moko-chan? Apple, orange, mango, that word, yes. Well, Moko-chan, would you like to do more corners like this? I'm good. Well, let's remember how brave Moko-chan was trying something new today. And, do our best this week to try things that we might be a little bit scared of too, okay? Okay. Bye-bye! Wow. Moko-chan, I have to eat something, then I have to do something else, I think, I think I said maybe you had something to encourage us all through a week that's been rather hard, rather difficult. I think we probably all need a bit of encouragement right now, right? Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye! Ruffians! It's that time again! It's time for another well-needed Mokoko Pop Talk! And you're gonna hear it straight from me, Mokoko! Ruffians, I don't know about you, but recently, we've been feeling like it's been a bit of an emotional time. Yeah? Do you maybe feel like that too? Yeah? Maybe not just one emotion, but a bunch of things. Everything, And you can't quite explain it. Yeah? Maybe you've been like this before. Maybe not right now, but sometime, Maybe you feel a bit sad, confused, maybe a bit upset, and you just can't really figure it out. At times like this, when you feel a bit overwhelmed, it's good just to take a deep breath, take a bit of time to yourself, relax, sort things out. Yeah. Go for a walk, have a nice bath, do something that you've been wanting to do and meaning to do, but just haven't got to. Maybe after a bit of time, you'll be feeling a bit more like your usual self. It might take a bit more time, maybe less time. Let's just do what we can to support ourselves. And if you're able to, support those around you who might be feeling the same too, okay? You're amazing and resilient. I know you can get through this, okay? Feelings are complicated, so just take some deep breaths, okay? Got it. We believe in you! Let's do this together, okay? Got it. Yeah. Mama! Ganbatte de! Papa! Thank you, Moko-chan. It's been rough recently. Let's do our best, okay? I think there's a lot of rough times going on. Maybe cloudy feelings a bit too, but let's do our best, okay? Okay. Bye-bye. I think it's time we take a look at who's the doggy of the day today. Yeah, today's doggy of the day is Dan. It's What a baby! Alright, and look at the very silly proper boy. Wow. The folded ears a little bit. They just kind of I like the tummy. And the whiskers. Yeah, he sort of sleeps like a deer though, huh? Just getting good sleep, Sort of silly. But he's a very energetic puppy and gets extreme zoomies. No wonder, if you had extreme zoomies, you'd probably sleep like this too, huh? Yeah. Zonk out. How'd this go? Moko-chan. passing right by you. Like that. Like that. Oh, wow. Wow, you know, Scout. You can tell Scout is a very good puppy. Very puppy. I think, you know, there'll be no problems. He'll continue to be the bestest and happiest boy as he grows bigger and bigger. You know, and it's really great that he has friends too. Rufus. 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 Papa! Papa! Get this CD lots of bats, okay? Papa! Papa! And next, we have our corner. Today, I went on a walk. We have Dad. Today, I went on a walk around an aquarium. Jellyfish! Oh my gosh. It looked like we fit just in there together with the jellyfish, huh? To be honest, when I see these jellyfish, I can tell they're real. And then I think of the other jellyfish and I can tell those are fake. Whoops. They're so cute though, you know! And thank you for taking us on an aquarium date together with you! I think my favorite part of the aquarium is the jellyfish. Yeah, you know, they're like jellyfish. The manta rays are very cute right now. They have the faces. I like watching the jellyfish. Yeah, and sea slugs are kind of cool too. And cuttlefish too. You know, I think they're all pretty cool. There's a lot of cool sea creatures too. Yeah. There's a moment ask whether it's real. I think it's real at an aquarium. I don't think you need to ask. Yeah, are those penguins fake? Yeah, I don't think you need to worry. No. That would be a big deal though if all the aquarium animals were fake. That could be cool in its own way though. It's like a wax museum but for aquariums. Yeah. People would go. Idea, I guess. Right. Mama! Thank you for always sharing your walks with us, Muffins. And next, we have our question of the day. Today's question of the day is... Dan! You mentioned that Opai ice cream is pretty rare. So where did you manage to find it during your trip? Was it a dagashi shop? Papa! Well, for Muffins who may be very confused at this moment, that makes sense. To kind of fill you in, we had a very rare, like an old school ice cream. And it's loved by kids, but it's called Opai ice cream. There's different names too
Kids
for
in
it.
the past.
Yeah. Maybe not so much now.
Yeah.
But you know, what makes this ice cream different is it's packaged in a balloon.
A balloon.
And then you cut off the tip and you suck it out of the tip.
A water balloon.
Yeah.
You know, you fill it up, you throw it at your friends, but this time it's ice cream.
Yeah. You know. And well, this ice cream is very hard to find. So we're really happy we were able to try it recently. Yeah, and you know when we went on our little trip around Japan recently, we found it! Yeah! And we bought it so that our demon dog friend, so she could try it out.
Japanese culture, you know.
Right! And you know, in this past, you find these kind of ice creams at the dagashi or the dagashi shops. It's like a candy store, a toy store for kids, you
Usually
know.
very inexpensive, only a few yen.
Yeah, but you know, now dagashi are rare themselves, and this ice cream is even more rare. But this time, we found it at a very large supermarket in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Yeah, and they had almost every type of ice cream there.
lot
I was
of
really
ice cream.
impressed. Like it was ice cream and ice cream and ice cream and ice cream.
But
Yeah.
it's really rare. That's why we bought it. Despite not having a freezer.
No freezer.
And there is 5 in the pack.
Yeah, you had to buy a lot of them. Because that's how I saw it.
Did any of us really want to have ice cream at that moment?
Japanese culture, Moko-chan!
No, but it was a chance.
Yeah, and
Chance! You take the chance!
in the end, it exploded everywhere. All over me.
And the room.
And the room.
Cups.
Every direction.
Controllers.
Not Moko-chan.
Books.
Yeah. Carpet. Everywhere. Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. I don't know about that.
It was requested. Bamba! Thank you so much, Muffins, for all your submissions, for being a part, a very special part of FUWAMOCO Morning. Remember, use the hashtag to send us your doggy of the day. Hashtag after we unseen waiting. And you know, your peril sightings. It's important to know where peril was seen, especially maybe for the dolphins who want to come across peril. But also your questions, you know, the walks you're going on. Please let us know, okay? Bamba! Thank you! And we have another stream coming up soon. Then! Wow! At 3 a.m. 3 a.m. PT. It's a little bit early in the morning, but we can't help it. That's the business hours. FUWAMOCO Cafe FUWAMOCO is opening up again for business. Our main cafe. Yeah. I know, and this time we know what kind of holo members will come to patronize our store. We don't know. No. Yeah, but we just have to hope that maybe we can survive in this economy, huh? Well, guess visit us. There's a lot of competition when it comes to maid cafes. Well, if we just go out of business. No, set up shop. Go on the next week. We'll do our best. Bye-bye! And look at our schedule here. Wow, we just recently started playing Metal Gear Solid 3. We had a bunch of silly fun together with the Ruffians. So if you know you need maybe a couple laughs, you can check that out. But we also have a very special Rocket party. Our karaoke stream coming up. It's gonna be on Thursday at 6 p.m. PT. And we have a special announcement with that too. Yeah, don't miss it, okay? We hope that you'll be there. We'll be singing a bunch of anime songs, Japanese pop songs. We don't know. You don't know. We'll find out. But it'll be a lot of fun. We'll find out all together. And then after that, we're gonna be having even more silly fun together with Donkey Kong Country 2. We're playing it on our SNES, some retro gaming. And you know, we both get to play. Which is good because I'm pretty good at it. Which doesn't say anything. And then later this week, we have more FUWAMOCO Morning, followed by a random FUWAMOCO Horror Game Matsuri. We're gonna be playing a bunch of different horror games. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen. There's a bunch of them. A variety. They all work. They're all gonna be really scary, maybe. Silly, maybe. We'll find out all together. A bit violent. We'll see. Yeah. And then later this week, we also have Record. Hololive English. Enigmatic Recollection. Starts chapter 2 starts later this week. So we hope that you'll join us in all of Hololive English for that as well. And we have Metal Gear Solid 3 again later this week. I can confirm that the PS2 is now off. It is off, and it will be on when it's time to play Metal Gear Solid 3. Yes, hooray for the PS2. And for the Ruffians joining us in the archive today, your FUWAMOCO word is Thank you so much for joining us today for FUWAMOCO Morning. Before we say for now, we'd like to shout out to some of our